Yeah. No, I mean for that, but that is why I'm so white. It's I would like for what we
Welcome, welcome to the live. Hello, my friends. How are you doing today? Welcome. It's nice to see you guys online.
Oh, you have any pink? Pink? Oh, we have. Let me see here.
this green again look okay.
Oh, and we have in these here too. Those all your remaining come back. Oh,
Let's see, so the orange.
yeah, the orange.
How much you have in the
And we
orange?
have more with pink.
How much you have in the orange?
And you have any green floral. Oh, to say something bright.
The green floral.
The green floral is like this. Green and green. Yes, kind of yellowish purple.
What is you have in the orange? This one is like significant.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
So you know what and
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hello.
forget this shirt.
Hello, Nisha. Nisha Shama. Welcome to the live. Where are you watching me from? Welcome to the live. It's nice to have you. If it's your first time, don't forget to subscribe. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Nisha Shama. So I see you in the chat. Thank you for joining. Welcome one and all. Welcome one and all to the live. Thank you all for joining. Good afternoon, good morning, whichever part of the world that you're watching me from. Welcome, guys. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you this afternoon. It's a pleasure. A big shout out to all of you. Welcome, welcome, one and all. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. It helps the live, so thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. Nisha Sharma, how are you doing today? How are you doing? And where are you watching me from? Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live. It's a pleasure, guys, to have you. Crystal Acosta, I'm going to subscribe and like now. Thank you very much, Crystal. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for liking. Thank you very much. Anu, Stefile, hi, how are you? Darren likes. My name. All right, Darren likes. You're so cool. Thank you very much, Crystal. Crystal, where are you watching me from? Anu Stefile, I'm fine. Okay, I'm happy to know that you're fine. Darren, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you all for liking. Thank you so much. Yes, so thank you, Anu Sifile. Thank you so much. Crystal Acosta. Yes, I am on a phone. If you are asking, I am on a phone.
This one here is $60.
Say my name. Darren, all right? Is that your name, Darren? That's what I'm seeing. No, thank you very much. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? Thank you. I want to thank, there was a secret supporter. Someone supported my channel by donating in a significant way. I want to thank you. This mysterious person, I don't know who you are, but thank you for supporting my channel. I really appreciate the donation, all right, to the channel. It will take me a long way. It will help me get better equipment. So thank you very much. I don't know who you are, but I saw that you have donated. You have donated and supported this channel, and I greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much, whoever you are, this mysterious person. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining me, guys. I have
This,
I have
I call these curtains have pollinator. Can it be paired with this one here? Okay. Yeah.
yes. Thank you all. Darren, no one is watching. Yes, Darren. Sometimes the numbers picks up later on. So greetings, Nola.
Thank you.
How are you? Greetings, my dear sister. The Leo is on the chat. Thank you very much, my dear sister. Thank you very much. How are you doing, Nola? How is the Netherlands? How is the Netherlands? Thank you very much for joining. So, guys, I will be having a special live panel discussion coming up Thursday and Saturday. So, please join me. Please join me. Yes, Thursday and Saturday, I will be having two young ladies who will be sharing their experience. They will be talking about the culture shock of Africa and the similarities, the differences. So join the panel discussion, and Thursday I will be on with a dear brother from Kenya. We will be discussing about the deity of God, and the color and blackness and whiteness and all of these things. Arno Sifar, my favorite ice cream is vanilla ice cream and chocolate. Well, you and I are the same. I love ice cream. I'm a lover of ice cream, and I love vanilla and chocolate ice cream. So you and I are the same. We are on the same page. Yes, I'm a lover of ice cream. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. Give the video a thumbs up, like the video. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Nola, how are you and how is the Netherlands? Yes. Thank you all. Thank you all for subscribing. I want to say a very big thank you to this mysterious person that donated to my channel. I want to thank you so much for donating. I don't know who you are. It would be nice to make yourself known, or if you don't want to be known, then I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Nola, it's cold. It's something fundamental lying wrong with us. We leave our beautiful warm country to live in a freezer. Yes, Nola. Paradise. There's no home like paradise. I love warmth. I don't like coolness. I love warmth. I don't like coldness. I can't survive in cold temperatures. I don't like cold temperatures. I like warm temperatures. Okay, bye. I'm going to sleep 12 a.m. Okay, and Okay, Arno, thank you very much for stopping by. Be blessed, bro. Blessings to you as well. Thank you very much for stopping by. Bill Mo, be blessed, bro. Thank you very much, Bill. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you, thank you. Guys, where are you watching from? Let me know where are you watching me from. Where are you watching me from? Nola, I hear you. Yes, Nola. I don't like freezing temperatures. I like warm temperatures. Yes. How do you cope with the cold? Nola, how do you cope with the cold out there? Do you drink a lot of hot chocolate tea? How do you cope with the cold? Yes. Thank you guys for joining. Let me know where are you watching me from. Where are you watching me from? Thank you all very much. My quotes are Kashmir. Okay, Texas. Bilmo is watching me from Texas. Bilmo, why are you crying? Why are you crying? The great state of Texas. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much for joining. Meaning they are very warm. Oh, okay. Well, that's wonderful. That's good to know that you are staying all cloaked up and warm. Stay warm, Nola. Stay warm. Don't freeze. So thank you guys. Come here. You'll see. Yes, I know Texas is a wonderful state. My grandfather actually lives in Houston, Texas. My grandfather, he lives there. So I know all about Texas. I know all about Texas. He lives in Houston, Texas. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you all for joining. Let me know where are you joining me from? Where are you joining me from? Thank you. Nola, I watched the entire video that you sent me, and it was a wonderful thing to listen to. How is it in Grenada? Well, Grenada we're getting a lot of rain. I don't know if you are aware that we have experienced a lot of floods lately. A lot of rain is falling, and a lot of land slippage and landslides. There are a couple of people who lost their homes. Yeah, but we're getting a lot of rain. It's very rainy right now. Usually when it come around Christmas time, it is raining. When it comes around Christmas time, it is raining. Darren, how did you spend your day? My dear brother, how do you spend your day? How did your day went for you? How your day went for you? Let me know. Thank you. Bilmo, thank you very much. Thank you. Nola, I would have liked for you to be a part of this panel discussion with the young ladies that I will be hosting Saturday. I wish you could have been part of that. You know that crocus grass will stop the land from sleeping. Well, there is no grass. The grass in itself can't stop the land from sleeping right now, because all the roots, the big chunk of roots and all of these things, burial gone with all of them. And there's a lot of deforestation that is taking place in Grenada. A lot of the trees are being cut down, build houses, and that is causing problems. That is causing problems, Nola. So right now, the grass is not even efficient enough to hold the soil. You know, the soil is the island in itself. I pray that we don't get more rain, because the island in itself is vulnerable. The island is very vulnerable. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for the likes. Yes, guys, it's a pleasure of mine to be here with you, to reach out with you, to engage with you. Yeah. I will not be doing lives regular as before, right? So I will not be doing it regular as before, right? So whenever I get the opportunity, because things are getting a little bit busy on my part, and whenever I get the chance to do the live, I will do it. But I will not be doing regular lives as before. But back in the day, they planted crocus grass to protect the coastline. Well, these days have gone, Nola. We are cutting down the trees and we are not planting back anything. So the soil is vulnerable. No one wants to plant anymore, Nola. Yep. This generation do not want to plant. So it's causing a lot of problems. So thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome to the live. Yes, I see many more people are joining. Yes, so Nola, you know, it's sad, but we are exposed. The island is exposed, you know. Everything is being cut down to build concrete structures, to build homes and houses and all these things and them. So things are not as it used to. Yes, it's total madness. It is total madness. How is agriculture there? Agriculture before agriculture used to be the backbone of my country. But now agriculture is neglected. Let me put it that way. So it's really sad. You know, we have neglected agriculture for tourism, and the economy is all based on tourism right now. So the agriculture sector is suffering. It's really suffering. Yeah, it's really, really suffering. People don't want to plant anymore. Everybody wants fast pace of life, fast food, and all kind of thing. So nobody don't want to plant anymore, you know. The land is not the land as it used to be. Nola, how are you? Nola, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm doing great. We do not focus on what is interesting to us. No, not at all. We don't focus on that. We don't focus on that. You know, we don't focus on what is important. We put the cart before the donkey, so to speak. What we should be doing first, we doing last. So, thank you guys. I wish I could set up their Indo farms are easy. Yeah, that would be nice. You know, that would be nice. But you see, the problem, Bill Moore, the problem is leadership. You know, that's our problem. There are potential. You know, Nola. You know, I was surprised when Nola you sent me this. The banana leaves and the lime leaves that are making money in the big world, and we have all of that here, but these things are not prioritized. We have the money. We have the money. We have what it takes to make the money, but the leadership, that is what is happening. Yeah, people have to eat. And Bill says, same everywhere. Yeah, the leadership, you know, leaders, politicians, they are messing up, they are really causing, like, they're making life difficult, you know. It is human beings that makes life difficult. And politicians are, you know, I don't know how they are thinking, I don't know what is going on in their minds. But a lot of things that should be prioritized are not being prioritized. We are spending and wasting money on a lot of silly things in my part one. Now, don't get me wrong. We have a very young prime minister right now in Grenada. He's trying his best. You know, he's trying his best, and I compliment him. You know, he's trying his best. At least he's trying to make a difference. He's trying to make a difference. So, yeah, self-serving. Definitely Bilmo. You know, whenever they get into power, they self-serve themselves and the family, and to hell with you. They forget the promises that they made, you know. So some of them, they knock on during when they want the votes, they knock on your doors like crazy, and then when they get the votes and they get into power, you don't see them anymore. That is politicians for you. That is politicians for you. No food security is paramount. Definitely Nola. You know, and I listened to the video you sent me, and the man was talking about that, and that is so true. You know, that is so true. We cannot be free if we are not sovereign in every aspect of our daily life. You know, they have given us a flag, and you know, this and that and that and that doesn't mean that we are free. You know, and the guy was talking about what is true sovereignty is when we have control over what we eat, and not these genetic foods are being imposed upon us. We importing all these things in. We have control over our technology. We have control over our economy. That is what true sovereignty is. And you know, the guy talked very. I mean, the Tunisian economist. He went very deep, and I learned. I really learned a lot. And that is what we want: food security, not this genetic things that is making us sick. We want food security. We want to eat fresh from the land. We want organic stuff. And we have a lot of organic things here in Grenada. We in the markets, in the supermarkets, but the problem is the price. People cannot afford to eat healthy. That is why and even the right now what the sad thing about is I see that a lot of genetic seeds are being imported to plant. The local seeds that we used to plant is no more. It's very difficult to find local seed. Everything now is genetic, you know, and it's really sad, man. It's really sad. Yes, sir. Bravo, me too. Thank you, Bilmo. But we have to hold them responsible. Of course, we do have to hold them responsible. And we have to call them out on their vile practices. We have to hold them responsible. You know? But, you know, and the hypocrisy of our leaders is that they tell us to eat healthy, and then when it comes to eating healthy, we cannot eat healthy because the stuff, it's expensive to eat healthy. And it's even expensive to plant because, you know, sometimes when you plant, you need to maintain the crops and stuff, and there's a lot of things you need to get, fertilizers and all of these things, you know. It's not good at all. It's very expensive. Greetings, Pedro. How are you, my dear friend, all the way from Barbados? How is Barbados doing today? How is Mia Motley, Pedro? But why do we fall into this food trap? I don't know, Nola. I don't know. Nola, I think you have the answer to that. That is why I would love for you to join me on that panel. I'm inviting you, Nola. I'm extending the invitation to you. I'm extending. Then don't hide this knowledge, Nola. You have the answer to that. You have the answer to that. I am hungry for knowledge. I am hungry for knowledge. One of the things that the economist said that was outstanding to me, you know, is what we really want. What we really want is not reparations. What we really want is that solutions will be made by our people and for our people, right? So whatever solution, decisions that have to be made, it will be made made for our people, by our people, and not external sources dictating what should be done. That is the greatest reparation, I think. Well, we're going on this whole reparation talk again. But that is the whole reparation, my view when it comes to reparation. The best reparation that can be done is these Western people leave us alone to have control over our affairs and stop intervening. We need more real farms, less labs. That's right, Bilmo. We need more real farms. You know, I said a lot of genetic things that are a lot of things are being put in our food and we eating it and we don't know that how sick we are making ourselves. You know, we have so much, we need to be proud of our food. We need to be proud of our food, our local stuff. You know, and going, you know, these things, and they have a lot of things in it that giving you cancer, making you obese, making you sluggish. You can't, by the time 12 o'clock comes, you can't even function during the day because your brain is not getting the necessary nutrients that it needs. You know, you eating, and still your body is not getting the what it needs. Why? Because what they're giving us have nothing in it. It's just chemical, a whole bunch of chemicals. Every home should have a kitchen garden to supply our kitchen with healthy food, of course. And that is what we need to start practicing. Thank you, Nola, for reminding us of that. Every Caribbean household, every household should have a kitchen garden. If you are in the United States, the UK, you know, do something. Plant your own, you know. I mean, I'm not saying to forget about the supermarkets altogether, because there are certain things we have no choice. We will have to go to the supermarkets and buy. But as much as you can get that opportunity, try planting something, you know, so you can at least, you know, be proud of the organic stuff and eat healthy. And lessen down on the genetic stuff that is being fed to us. If the leaders tell you not to eat healthy, what would you think, Irie? Exactly. And Pedro, you know, we was talking about, they tell us to eat healthy, but some people cannot afford to eat healthy. You know, some people cannot afford to eat healthy. Education is vital. Yes, Nola. Hi, my brother from the Caribbean. Can't believe it's you. How are you? I have not seen you nor heard from you for quite a while, but it's a pleasure to have you coming back on the live. Welcome back. Can't believe it's you, my Nigerian brother. Thank you very much. All right. Education. Yes, Nola. Thank you for reminding me of that. Now, another thing is I think we have to start reforming our educational system, especially here in the Caribbean. You know, a lot of the things that have taught to us in the books, it does not align with the reality of this world. Because going to school, a lot of the things that used to be being taught to me, history, mathematics, you know, all of the other things, when coming into the real world, and especially in the world of work, you know, a lot of these things you don't apply. Outside here in the real world, what will help you survive is having a skill, not book knowledge, having a skill and common sense. That is what will make you, that is the survival, the key to survival in this real world that we are living in. In this world that we are living in, a lot of the things they have taught us, some of them is Mickey Mouse, fairy tales. It have nothing to do with the real world. A lot of the history is watered down history, you know. So I think we need to start reforming our educational system. Our leaders start to look to one of the steps they need to be taken, all right, when it comes to moving forward, breaking free from colonization, we must reform the educational system, because much of our education is from colonial, it is colonial things. Colonial things. They tell, they tell us, reach for the stars, education is the key, and then when you educate yourself and you're trying to reach for the stars and making a difference, they are the same body of people that fights you down and keep you from put restrictions on you from reaching the stars. So it's a very hypocritical society that we are living in. Very hypocritical, and it is all structured by the colonial people. They encourage us, educate yourself, and they are the same people that makes education very expensive and difficult. Only a few can reach certain levels of when it comes to education. Like in Grenada, a lot of Grenadians cannot afford to even. We have a big university here, a renowned university called St. George's University, and a lot of Grenadians cannot even can't afford to go there. Almost, I would say almost the entire population, maybe 1% of the population can afford to go there. But the average Grenadian cannot go to St. George's University and get a proper education. Why? Because it is too expensive, and the structures that have been put in place are only to accommodate the 1%. That is why I don't boast about. Okay, I see some comments coming in. I have to read them. Bilbo said, yes, they need to get out of the way. All about fast money, sir. That's right. Yes, sir. Bring back domestic science to the schools so children can learn to cook and educate. Yes. In my early days in school, I know we used to have something like civic education. Civic education was teaching you about Grenadian politics. It taught you, about, I don't know, why are we not being taught about Maurice Bishop in school? Mostly the entire the nation's children, when you speak to them about the revolution, they have no idea what you're talking about, because these things are not being taught in our system. What is being taught in our education system is westernized politics, westernized history. They put it in a way that you need to be like us, because our way of things are better. And then when you ask a child, what do you want to do, or what do you want to become when you grow up, and most of the answers is westernized answers. Some of them say, I want to go and join the military, I want to do this, I want to do that. And very few would say that I want to, be a prime minister, or I want to be a minister that I can contribute to my country. Most of them show interest in going to the Western world and don't come back, because that is what they do. They make us believe that, their system is the best. I know going to school, we used to have a lot of, practical things. Woodwork, there's another thing we used to do. Woodwork. We used to have something like 4-H, going in the garden. I mean, there are some schools that are still doing it. We go in and we are learning about the land, and how we used to learn about the land is the teachers of my times used to get local farmers in the community to come and speak to us, give us the knowledge of our ancestors and what was passed down, not these books that they're giving us now, and everything now about agriculture, everything is the fertilizers that we have been using is genetic. We need local science, as Nola is saying. So we really do need to reform our educational system. Really do need to reform our educational system. When you have your trust in the Almighty, okay. No, Lord, let me see what you're saying. When you have your trust is the Almighty, not a fellow can move you. Amen. Greed is tragic. That's right, greed. You know, greed is a disease. It's a disease. That university is not Grenadian. It's a Jewish university to educate their people. Nola says that's why Tillman Thomas wanted to build a university in Hope for the Grenadian youth. That's right. That university that we both, I see some of our leaders boasting about. That's not for us. That is not controlled by Grenadians. And most of the people who attend that university are not Grenadians. They are foreigners. Foreigners from a foreign land. Very few Grenadians attend St. George's University. And if a Grenadian get the opportunity to go there and further studies, it is low-level education that they get. And most of the times, the education that they receive there, when they go abroad and to find work or whatever it is, the education is not, the certificate that they get or the diploma or whatever they get is not even recognized. You know? I was surprised to know I had a friend that recently went to England in the UK, and she went to join the military there, and she signed up for what she signed up was for human resource, to work in that department, human resource or some kind of department. She did sign up, and they told her that and she's qualified. She's overqualified in Grenadian standard, and they rejected her. They did not recognize her certificate, and they did not even give her the position. They put her to, you know what they did? And that is not something I'm making up. They put her in some warehouse to clean the tanks, them tanks and them jets and them to clean them. That is where they put her. So, guys, this whole thing is structured to keep us underdeveloped. This whole system need to be, we need to our leaders need to take example from Ibrahim in Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traoré. I can't pronounce his surname right, I have difficulties. But Captain Ibrahim in Burkina Faso, look what he did. He abolished the French language, he abolished the French education, and he reinstated the African values and education back in the schools. That is the example our leaders need to start taking. We need to reform. First of all, we need to break free from this crown that we like, that is not doing us any good. We need to break free. It's time. It's not doing us any good anymore. It have never done us any good. And we need to reform this whole colonial thing that we are under. When you go into certain business places and governmental institutions, they're still keeping records in books, writing on books. We are way, way behind time.
We are supposed to learn the first poem
Even a
month ago for the poetry exam today.
So we need to reform this whole thing.
Only one child.
What about this university that we I know we were looking to build a university in Ola, especially, yes, in Hope, St. David's, I think, somewhere in St. David's. Or in Hope. No, not St. David's. Hope St. Andrews, right? And I didn't hear about they talking about this anymore. No one ever talk about it anymore. Bill Moore, that's why we need our own stuff. Yes, we need our own stuff. We need our own platform. Our own platform as black people. Because when you are on these platforms that these people control, there are certain things you cannot say. If you say it, you will be censored, or you'll be your social media account will be terminated. They will cut you off. you know. So we need to think. We need sovereignty when it comes to, you know, our technology, our economy, our food, everything. Everything. Our leaders have to stop borrowing too much. Going out there and begging for what? Begging the IMF, begging this, begging that. We need to find. I'm not saying we will not need some assistance. In, you know, every nation will need some assistance, but we have to lessen down on the begging and borrowing from IMF, because it's a debt trap we are in. Why do you think the continent of Africa is so rich, but yet they are still they are poor? Because all of these leaders are borrowing. So by the time they pay back, they have nothing left to sustain their people. And that opens the door of poverty. And when the door of poverty is open, people living under the poverty level, the population will not be happy. And when the population is not happy, what do you think will happen? Civil war will take place. You know? So we really need, you know, we have to find ways to sustain ourselves. We have what it takes to make money. But, you know, we have allowed ourselves to be consumed by these genetic stuff that the West is giving us. Nola, Gary gave it to them on a silver platter. Of course. You know, I mean, we talk a lot about Maurice Bishop, but Gary did some good things as well. And what I love about Gary, he was much of everything that he invested was in agriculture. Agriculture was the backbone of the Caribbean. Not just Grenada, no, the Caribbean entirely. Agriculture was the backbone of the Caribbean. Bill Moore, a brave warrior I would follow anywhere. That's right. We need to join, Caribbean leaders need to join Ibrahim, give him the support. We see Venezuela and Cuba have already given, I admire Venezuela and Cuba. Venezuela and Cuba are the only Caribbean countries that stand up to the West. No other Caribbean countries stand up to the West than Venezuela and Cuba. And people can say what they want about Cuba and Venezuela. They are heroes of the Caribbean because they stand up to the West. They don't care. They give the support. They always support leaders that wants to break free from colonization. And Venezuela and Cuba have supported Ibrahim long time. I don't know what these Caribbean leaders are waiting for. In the revolution time in Grenada, Maurice Bishop and Sankara used to work together. Sankara was a close friend of Maurice Bishop. They help each other. But, you know, I guess a lot of our leaders are under intimidation. Some of them are being paid to be silenced, and that's how it is. They don't have the belly. He's thinking about his nation and he's young. Exactly. Ibrahim is very young, and even the minerals, they have taken back control. He nationalized all the minerals that the minerals that France were exploiting from them for all these years. He took back control and he nationalized it. If you want our mineral, you have to pay us. Pay us for our minerals. We will not give you control of the land. And that is what Ibrahim did. He took back control of the land where the minerals are. You know? And he said, if you want, you will not get access to the land anymore. However, you can get access to the minerals, but you have to pay us for it. You know, not you taking the biggest percentage and you giving us the smallest percentage. That cannot work. It have to be the the other way wrong. You pay us. We don't mind we don't mind selling our minerals to you, but you gotta pay us. Traho is just that. I love it, definitely. The richest people in Europe are farmers, of course, because they are the descendants of plantation owners. So they have, they are still enjoying the benefits at the expense of those who work free in the hot sun. Venezuela is in South, yes, Venezuela, I know Venezuela is in South America. I know Venezuela is in South America. So I did say the Caribbean islands, so my correction there. The only Caribbean island that stand up to the west is Cuba, and the only country in South America that stand up to the west is Venezuela. So correction there. Thank you for that, Pedro. Hardly anyone wants to face the hardness of fixing the problems. That's right, because why? Why do you think they don't want to face and fix it? Money, the root of the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Money, this thing called money. Even I have seen people who call themselves Pan-Africanists, and they have been all over the place, and they're telling the world that they're changing the narrative of Africa. Where are they now? Where are they now? You don't hear them anymore. They're doing something different, building big mansions, and they lost focus. They have lost focus on the mission that they was on. Because why? Money. A group of people give them the money and to shut them up, and they lose focus. A lot of these Pan-Africanist YouTubers who have been going around from Caribbean islands to Caribbean islands saying they're changing the narrative of Africa. Where are they now? You don't even hear them anymore. Because fame and money has gotten into their heads that they blind now. They can't, they don't know anything about uniting Africa. They don't know about that anymore. They don't know. When you talk about bridging the gap, they can't hear you, they can't see you. Because why? Money. A lot of them was fake. Fake. Shut up. They're changing the narrative of Africa, but the motives was not the right motives. They're bridging the gap, but the motive wasn't the right motive. It was all about money and views. And when they get it, they build it, they go where they go and they build a mansion, and they forget. You see them doing different contents now. From Pan-Africanists, they're doing how to cook this and how to do this and how to do that. And you wonder when did this change? When the mission have changed? How, you don't know. There's a lot of so-called Pan-Africanists that is doing something totally different, so contrary to what they say they will do. Because why? They are being paid to be silenced. But not me. Not me. That is why when people come to me and ask and say, "Oh, I want to sponsor, or I want to sponsor your channel. I want to donate. I want to do this." Not all sponsorship and donations are good, because a lot of them comes with strings attached. A lot of them are agents that are sent by the top 1% to bribe you and silence you. That is why not all offers I take up. Somebody could give me offer me $1 million right now, and if I find out that this $1 million have strings attached that will hinder the mission of this channel that I have, I will proudly refuse that $1 million. I will turn it down. I will turn down that $1 million. You know, I rather be free than to be obliged and obligated and controlled by a few group of people, you know, that wants to shut me up. No, that is why all offers I don't take. When there are some people that came to me with offers now on this channel, yeah, some people personally and text me, they could do that, and when I recognize, I started to find out that something is fishy about that. I cut off communication immediately. I turned down the offer. I'm not in a disrespectful way, in a respectful way. You know, I don't deal with people disrespectfully, you know, disrespect them. You know, I believe in respecting everyone, but there are ways you can cut off certain things in a respectful manner, and that is what I do. When I recognize that something about this offer is fishy, I refused it. Yeah, I refuse it because I want to stay true to myself. I want to stay true to the calling that I have. Yes, Bilmo, stay blessed, my dear brother. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining. Grenada has the best nutmeg in the world, used by all the industries for medicine, cosmetics, but we get nothing for our products. That's true. Nothing whatsoever we get for our products. We have the best nutmegs. We have the best, you know, I mean, we have everything. You know, that is why we are known to be the Isle of Spice. But at the end of the day, we don't get anything, you know, we don't get nothing much in return for it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. All right, so time, we only have about 7 more minutes. Yes, 7 more minutes remaining. Can't believe it's you. Hello, how are you, my brother? How are you doing, my dear brother? How things are with you? Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you all for the likes. Yes, guys. So, I just want to encourage all of us. I want to encourage all of us. You know, eat healthy. Plant your food. And lessen down on those things, that this genetics thing that they are giving us, because a lot of people are getting sick. This thing is making us sick. You know, we cannot accomplish. It takes us generations to accomplish what we need to accomplish, when it should be taking us, you know, maybe 5 years, 10 years to do so. It takes us generations. Why this is happening is because we are eating all this genetic stuff, and our lifespan is shortened. We are not able to live long to accomplish what our ancestors left for us to accomplish. So a lot of us are dying young. We can't even see, you know, it takes a miracle right now for some of us to experience old age. A lot of us can't even see old age. You know, all these old people that we have in Grenada here that are in the 90s, 80s, you know, some of them are in the hundreds. When I talk to them, what about, you know, what is the remedy for why they live so long? And 2 answers I get: God and good food. A lot of the old people, That is the answer I get from them. God and good food. In those days, they say, in our times, we had good food. Breadfruit, blogo, fig, plantain, yam, cassava, pumpkin, kalalu. You know, even banana skin, the when you boil it, they used to cook the banana skin and drink the water. These are the things they tell me that contribute to them living a long life. Unfortunately, welcome Kalijan, welcome to live. Unfortunately, we don't live in places where we can grow a lot of our foods. Yeah, and I know that. I know some of you who are in the diaspora, you may not be able to plant and grow foods, You may not be able to plant and grow foods. That is why a lot of family members that sometimes comes to the Caribbean have to take back these things up there. And sometimes when you reach on the airport, they confiscate it and they get rid of it and telling you how you bring in pests and all of these things in the country. But anyways, it's really we need to find ways. We just really I know sometimes it's hard, but we need to find ways to eat our food, to eat healthy. Lynn has nice yes, Pedro. Well, I did a video with an interview she had with the Tunisian economist. It was a very good interview. So I used some of her content there to create a video, to do some content, and she has some very, very good content. I cannot use all of the contents because YouTube will flag me for reuse content, and sometimes it's copyright as well. So you have to find ways to lessen down on that. But Pedro, yes, I do. I did listen to some of her interviews she had, and she does have some good stuff, very good stuff. But guys, I want to encourage you, please, 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 don't turn your backs on agriculture. Support agriculture. Don't turn your backs on the land. Try to go organic as much as possible, because that's the only way we can live a long life. Yes, people might say, well, our life is in God's hand. Yes, but God gives us a responsibility to take care of this body that we are in. We have a responsibility. God won't come down from wherever he is and tell you go and bathe, go have a bath, or go to the doctor, or go exercise. God don't do that. It is our responsibility to do these things. So take care of yourself by eating organic stuff. Because I want you to live long enough to see Africa and the Caribbean become as one. A lot of people, unfortunately, will not be able to see that happening because, we did not take care of that body of ours. We have to take care of that body. So guys, I only have 1 more minute. Thank you all. I greatly appreciate you guys for logging in. Thank you guys for logging in. It was a wonderful discussion. Some people will not agree with what I'm saying. Some people, they are so westernized and get caught up in the westernized system. They're so westernized in the mind that when people speak things like this, when I speak the truth, when you speak the truth, they will some of them will unsubscribe from your channel, some of them will log off, some of them you know, will have negative things to say because they so westernized in the mind, you know. But that will not deter me from speaking the truth. That will not deter me. I am not after views. I am not after popularity. My mission is to bring awareness. That is my mission is plain and simple. To bring awareness and encouraging us to return back to how it was in the beginning. Because even the Bible says, how it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. So those of us who want to be ignorant and don't want to, you know, we think, oh, these are modern times and we should be doing modern things. Yes, I'm not saying we all need to upgrade. Sometimes, you know, we have to upgrade in this life. But don't forget where you have come from. Don't forget, you know, the food that you ate that helped you to be the person that you are today. Don't forget the land. Don't forget the humble living of your foreparents and what you were brought up in. Don't forget your roots. Because as it was in the end, not in the end, but as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. There will come a time a lot of us will have to return back to the fireside, cooking on firewood, coal pot. A lot of us will have to start eating the you see the yard fall and thing we neglecting there, and when we running in the supermarket to buy this sharp chicken and them, this artificial genetic chicken that we eating. A lot of us will have to turn back and start eating yard fall. Because things will get so bad as it was in the beginning, we will have to return back so in the end. A lot of us will not even be able to afford chicken wings anymore in the shop, and turkey, and leg quarters, and back and neck. You know? Don't forget your roots. So guys, thank you all. Thank you all for watching. I thank all of you for subscribing. Those of you who have subscribed, thank you very much. All right? That is what I do. That is my mission. That is my goal. That is my calling. To bring awareness and bridging the gap and bringing us back to our roots. Yeah? That is my mission. Plain and simple. No rocket science. Take care. God bless you all. Until we see next time on the other live. Good afternoon, good night, good morning. Blessings.